Hi students, this is Botany PSR. In the previous class, I explained about back cross and test cross. Today, I want to explain law of dominance, law of segregation, and another one, deviations from Mendelian concept of dominance. These three topics we want to discuss today. Okay, right. First concept, law of dominance. How many laws does the Mendel proposed? 3 laws. First law, law of dominance. Second law of segregation. Third law of independent assortment. Right. Law of dominance, which is nothing but Mendel's first law of inheritance or first principle of inheritance. Next, what are the points related to dominance? Characters are controlled by discrete units. Discrete units means constant units called factors according to Mendel's words. These factors are nowadays called as genes. Factors are called as Mendel. These factors nowadays called genes. So characters are controlled by discrete units, means constant units called factors in Mendel's words, but now called factors as genes. These factors occur in, not individually, those are in pairs, capital T, small t, like that. So factors occur in pairs. And last third point, in a dissimilar pair of characters, let us suppose capital T, small t, that is a dissimilar pair of factors. So in a dissimilar pair of factors pertaining to a character, one member of the parent dominates the other. That means one will be the dominant, other will be the recessive. So what are the 3 points come in law of dominance? Characters are controlled by discrete units called factors in Mendel's words. These factors occur in pairs. Third point, in a dissimilar pair of factors pertaining to a character, one member of the pair dominates the other. The character that is expressed in F1 generation is called dominant character. The character that is suppressed, that is not expressed, is called recessive character. Okay, so these points, these 3 points come under, we'll explain law of dominance. This law of dominance is Mendel's first law of inheritance or Mendel's first principle of inheritance. Okay, now let us explain Mendel's second law, that is law of segregation, also called law of purity of gametes. Law of segregation also called law of purity of gametes. This will be the Mendel's second law. Mendel's second law of inheritance. Right, see here, this is the F1 hybrid. How many alleles are there? 2 alleles are there. Capital T is one allele, small t is another allele. If this condition is homozygous or heterozygous, it will be called heterozygous. So 2 alleles when present together in heterozygous state, they do not blend. Blend means fuse. They do not blend. They do not fuse. They segregate. When does they segregate these 2 alleles? During meiosis or the formation of gametes. Formation of gametes is called gametogenesis. So these 2 alleles are segregated during meiosis or in the formation of gametes. See, this is one gamete, this is one gamete. One gamete contains how many alleles? 1 allele. This gamete is having 1 allele. This gamete is having 1 allele. See, these 2 alleles are in heterozygous state. Those 2 alleles do not fuse. They segregate during meiosis or in the formation of gametes, and each gamete will contain only one allele, and each gamete will carry only one of them. This entire thing is called gamete. Inside capital T is one allele. Here also entire thing is one gamete. This gamete contains one allele called small t. So, two alleles when present together in heterozygous state, they do not fuse. They segregate. Segregate means separate. They segregate during meiosis or in the formation of gametes, and each gamete will carry only one of them. This is called law of segregation. As gamete is having only one allele, this type of gametes are nothing but pure gametes. That's why law of segregation is also called law of purity of gametes. As gamete is having only one allele, these gametes are pure. That's why law of segregation is also called law of purity of gametes. This gametogenesis occurs in all sexually reproducing organisms. That's why this law of segregation is an universal phenomena. Law of segregation is an universal phenomena. True. Why? Because it occurs in all sexually reproducing organisms. That means during formation of gametes, these alleles will be segregated and each gamete will carry only one allele. So this is so called law of segregation. See, two alleles of a gene when present together in a heterozygous state, they do not blend, they do not fuse, but segregate during meiosis or in the formation of gametes, so that each gamete will carry only one of them. Only one of them. Right. It is an universal phenomenon. Occurs in all sexually reproducing organisms. Next one, segregation of genes on homologous chromosomes occur in which phase? Anaphase 1. Which phase? Anaphase 1 of meiosis. Homozygous. See, this one is called homozygous condition. Capital T produces how many kinds of gametes? Only one kind, capital T. This is also homozygous dwarf, pure. Homozygous is also called pure. This is homozygous tall or pure tall. Produces how many kinds of gametes? One kind of gametes. This is homozygous dwarf or pure dwarf. Produces how many kinds of gametes? Only one kind of gametes. Homozygous parent produces how many kinds of gametes means we have to say only one kind. Right. See, heterozygous parent produces. See, this is nothing but heterozygous parent. It produces how many kinds of gametes? How many types of gametes? Two types of gametes. Capital T, small t. A parent, heterozygous condition, produces two kinds of gametes, capital T and small t. So homozygous parents produces how many types of gametes? One types of gametes. Heterozygous parent produces how many kinds of parents? Two kinds of parents. Are understanding, my dear students? Right. Let us focus on here. Deviations from Mendelian concept of dominance. Mendelian concept of dominance means when tall plants are crossed with dwarf plants, F1 tall plants are obtained. That is concept of dominance. Here what we are telling, deviations from Mendelian concept. That means some exceptions are there for dominance. So deviations from Mendelian concept of dominance are exceptions for Mendelian concept of dominance. How many deviations are there? Two are there. One is incomplete dominance. Second one is called codominance. How many deviations are there from Mendelian concept of dominance? Two. One, incomplete dominance. Second one, codominance. Right. one by one we have to explain. We have to learn one by one. Okay, right. Incomplete dominance. What are the examples of incomplete dominance? That is, example, Antirrhinum species, commonly called snapdragon, also called dog flower. Antirrhinum species also called snapdragon, also called dog flower. Another example is also there, Mirabilis jalapa. It was commonly called 4 o'clock plant. It is also called 4 o'clock plant. These two are the examples of incomplete dominance. Right. When two plants are crossed with each other, obtained generation is so called F1 generation. See, both have pink flowers in F1 hybrid. This one F1 hybrid is pink flowers. This one also have pink flowers in F1 generation. So both have pink flowers in F1 hybrid or F1 generation. Right. Example. Now I am going to explain the example Antirrhinum species. Antirrhinum species is also called snapdragon, also called dog flower. Right. That one Antirrhinum species, red flowers are there, white flowers are there. Red flowers are denoted as capital R, capital R. White flowers are denoted as small r, small r. So during gametogenesis, capital R, one type of homozygote produces one type of gamete, capital R. This small r produces one type of gamete, small r. So these two are fused together and form F1 generation. See, this one is called F1 hybrid, also called F1 generation. Generally, if it is a dominance means either of the parents' character is obtained. Here, red flowers not obtained. Tall and dwarf plants are crossed with each other. What is the F1? Tall plants. Here, red and white flowers are crossed with each other. What is the F1 phenotype? Not red, not white. What is the character obtained in F1? Pink flowers are obtained in F1. Red flowers not obtained in F1. Pink flowers are obtained in F1 because one allele, that is capital R, is incompletely dominant over the other allele, small r. One allele is not completely dominant over the other allele. Not completely is nothing but incompletely dominant. So one allele, capital R, is incompletely dominant over other allele, small r. That's why F1 hybrid got pink flowers. So what is the reason? Pink flowers obtained in F1 generation because one allele of the gene is incompletely dominant over other allele. Right, phenotype of F1 did not resemble either of the two parents. Did not resemble either of the two parents. And it was in between the two. When red and white flowers are mixed together, what the character obtained means? Pink. This point very, very important, my dear students. Try to remember this one. The character that is obtained in F1 is in between the two. That means it shows the mixed character. It shows the mixed character. So phenotype of F1 did not resemble either of the two parents. That is F1 not showing the red flowers, F1 not showing the white flowers. It shows the pink flowers. Pink means the character in between the two parents. So phenotype of F1 did not resemble either of the two parents and it was in between the two. Character obtained in between the two, that is so called incompletely dominant. What is the reason for obtaining pink flowers? Because one allele is incompletely dominant over other allele. See, what is the subheading? Incomplete dominance. So one allele, capital R, is incompletely dominant over other allele, small r. This is the reason for obtaining pink flowers in F1 generation. This is very, very important, my dear students. Right. F1 is self-crossed. When F1 is self-crossing, that is selfing of F1. That means we have to cross F1 with F1. F1 with F1. What is the F1? Capital R, small r. Another F1, capital R, small r. We have to write the gametes. Capital R, small r. Capital R, small r. Conventionally, it is a rule. The gametes are present inside the circles. Gametes are present inside the circles. So, capital R crossed with capital R. Capital R, capital R. Capital R crossed with small r. Capital R, small r. Next, this capital R crossed with this one. Capital R, small r. Small r crossed with small r. So, red flowers, pink flowers, white flowers. How many red flowers are obtained? 1. How many pink flowers are obtained? 2. How many white flowers are obtained? 1. So, what is the phenotypic ratio? The external appearance of a character is called phenotype. Genetic makeup of a trait is called genotype. So, F2 incomplete dominance phenotypic ratio is red 1, pink 2, white 1. 1:2:1. Red 1, pink 2, white 1. Phenotypic ratio is 1:2:1. Right, genotypic ratio is, it is also 1:2:1. Capital R, 1, capital R, small r, 2 plants are obtained. Small r, small r, 1 plant is obtained. So, phenotypic ratio is 1:2:1. Genotypic ratio is 1:2:1. That means both phenotypic and genotypic ratios are same, we have to say. Both phenotypic and genotypic ratios are same. That is identical. Both phenotypic and genotypic ratios are identical in incomplete dominance. True. Whereas in complete dominance, F2 phenotypic ratio is 3:1. Genotypic ratio is 1:2:1. That means those two are not identical. Okay. See, when red flowers are crossed with white flowers, pink flowers are obtained in F1 generation. When F1 is self-crossed with each other, red flowers 1, pink flowers 2, white flowers 1 in F2 generation. So, phenotypic ratio for incomplete dominance in F2 1:2:1. Genotypic ratio 1:2:1. That means both phenotypic and genotypic ratios are identical in incomplete dominance. Are understanding, my dear students? Okay. Next concept, codominance. What is that? Codominance. What are the examples? That is lentil. It is a plant name. Lentil seed coat pattern and size. Lentil seed coat pattern and size. That means what is a seed coat? The layer present around the seed is called seed coat. On that seed coat pattern, different pattern is there. Right. Lentil scientific name, that is Lens culinaris. Lentil scientific name is Lens culinaris. Right. What is this lentil belongs to which family? Fabaceae. This was discovered by Williams. Who was that scientist? Williams. And it is a major grain legume crop in North America. It is a major pulse crop in North America. Don't say South America. This was proposed by Williams. Okay. Another example is also there. RBC that determine ABO blood groups. How many examples are there? One is called lentil. Another one is called RBC that determine ABO blood groups. ABO blood groups is also a good example for multiple alleles. So that means ABO blood groups is an example for, one is codominance, second one is multiple alleles. See both. We have to say see both. So ABO blood groups is an example of both codominance and multiple alleles. Okay, right. One example we have to discuss: lentil seed coat pattern and size. Lentil seed coat pattern and size. Right. One seed coat in lentil is spotted, another one is dotted. What is spotted? What is dotted? We have to know. What is spotted? See here. Here, number of patches are less in number, and each patch is bigger in size, irregular in shape. So that is, these patches are few in number, bigger in size. Number is few, size is big, irregular, shape irregular, number few, size big, few big irregular patches. This is so called spotted. And what is dotted? See here, these are dotted. So that is many in number, smaller in their size, and circular. Many small circular dots, that is so called dotted. So in lentil, how many seed coat patterns are there? Two types: spotted, dotted. Spotted means these patches are few in number, patches, differences. Spotted, few in number, many in number. Size, bigger in their size, smaller in their size. Shape, irregular, circular. Those points also we have to remember, right? Spotted, CS. Dotted, CD. So, gametes formation, CS, CD. These two are crossed with each other, CS, CD. This one is called F1 generation or F1 hybrid. CS, CD is called spotted and dotted. That means this F1, it is also not showing either of the two parents. It shows the features of both the parents. This F1 shows the features of both the parents. This is nothing but spotted and dotted. Spotted and dotted. That means it shows the features of both the parents. So that point you have to remember, my dear students. Whereas in incomplete dominance, the F1 shows the features in between the two. Here it shows the features of both the parents. That point you have to remember. Right. This one is called F1 hybrid or F1 generation. Spotted seeds not obtained in F1 generation. This is not called as spotted. Right. This will be called as spotted and dotted or spotted or dotted. Spotted and dotted seeds obtained in F1 because one allele of gene is neither dominant nor recessive to other allele. That means this one allele is neither dominant nor recessive. That is the reason. One allele is neither dominant nor recessive to other allele. This is so called codominance. Right. Phenotype of F1 shows the features of both the parents. Features of both the parents. This point you have to remember, my dear students. Okay, right. This is F1. F1 is crossed with this one, F1. That is selfing of F1. What is F1? CS, CD. This F1, CS, CD. Gametes we have to write. CS, one gamete. Heterozygote means two kinds of gametes are produced. This one also two types of gametes are produced. Cross with each other. CS, CS. CS, CS, CD. Or CD or CS, both are equal. CD or CS or CS, CD. Next one. CS, CD. CD, CD. This one is called spotted, one plant. This one is called spotted and dotted, or also called spotted or dotted. How many plants are obtained? This is one plant, this is another plant. Two plants are obtained. And dotted plants, one plant. So what is the phenotypic ratio in F2 codominance? Phenotypic ratio is 1:2:1. That is, one plant is spotted, two plants are spotted and dotted, one plant is dotted. Next, genotypic ratio is 1:2:1. This one means CSCS, this 2 means CSCD, this one means CDCD. That means here also both phenotypic and genotypic ratios are same. So that means in both incomplete dominance and codominance F2, both phenotypic ratios and genotypic ratios are identical. True, we have to say. What is the phenotypic ratio in incomplete dominance? 1:2:1. Genotypic ratio also 1:2:1. Whereas in codominance, what is the phenotypic ratio? F2, codominance F2, phenotypic ratio 1:2:1. Genotypic ratio 1:2:1. That means in both incomplete dominance and codominance, phenotypic ratio and genotypic ratios are same. Both phenotypic ratios and genotypic ratios are identical in both incomplete dominance and codominance. Please note down all these points, my dear students. Now I want to compare complete dominance, incomplete dominance, codominance. If we compare among these three, it will be more easy to you. See, I am writing the character this side: complete dominance, incomplete dominance, codominance. Okay, right. What is the reason for complete dominance? One allele, that means in tall and dwarf, capital T is dominant. One allele, capital T of a gene is completely dominant over the other allele, small t. Whereas in incomplete dominance, one allele, that is capital R of the gene, is incompletely dominant over the other allele. Whereas in codominance, one allele, that is CS or CD of gene is neither dominant nor recessive to other allele. So one allele of gene is neither dominant nor recessive. So here incompletely, nothing but not completely. One allele is completely dominant over other allele means complete dominance, which was proposed by Mendel. This incomplete dominance and codominance not proposed by Mendel. One allele is not completely dominant over other allele is incomplete dominance. One allele is neither dominant nor recessive is codominance. Right, next one. Examples. Example of complete dominance: Pisum sativum, that is pea plant. Example of incomplete dominance: Antirrhinum species, commonly called snapdragon or dog flower. Next, second example: Mirabilis jalapa, that is 4 o'clock plant. Examples of codominance means lentil seed coat pattern and size, that is lentil seed. RBC that determine ABO blood groups. This ABO blood groups is an example for means both codominance and multiple alleles also. Next one. What is the F1 generation obtained in complete dominance? When tall and dwarf plants are crossed with each other, tall plants are obtained, heterozygous tall plants are obtained. That is, phenotype of F1 resembles the dominant parent. The F1 phenotype resembles the dominant parent, that is tall. Here, when red flowers and pink flowers are crossed with each other, what is F1 in incomplete dominance? Pink flowers are obtained, that is pink flowers. Phenotype of F1 did not resemble either of the parents, did not resemble either of the parents, and it was in between the two. Red and white mixed together and form pink. In between the two, that character is obtained. Whereas in codominance, spotted and dotted seeds are crossed with each other. What is F1? Spotted and dotted. Spotted and dotted. Here the phenotype of F1 shows the features of both the parents. Don't confuse, my dear students. Here F1 shows the character in between the two in incomplete dominance. Features of both the parents means we have to say codominance. Right. F2 phenotypic ratio is F2 phenotypic ratio in complete dominance 3:1. Whereas here 1:2:1. Whereas here 1:2:1. Next one. F2 genotypic ratio is in complete dominance 1:2:1. Incomplete dominance 1:2:1. Codominance 1:2:1. These we have to understand. I think, are you understanding? I think you are understanding. Right. One question I have to ask. One plant with 24 centimeters long internodes, another plant with 14 centimeters long internodes. Right. And obtain F1 18 centimeters long internodal plant in F1. What type of dominance it is? When 24 centimeters internodal plant is crossed with 14 centimeters long internodal plant, obtained hybrid is 18 centimeters. So what type of dominance it is? Is it a complete dominance or incomplete dominance or codominance? See, 24, 14. Tall and dwarf plants are crossed with each other. Tall plants are obtained means complete dominance. Red and white flowers are crossed with each other. Pink flowers are obtained. Pink means in between the two. In between the two means this is an example for incomplete dominance. Don't say complete dominance, don't say codominance. We have to say incomplete dominance. That means in between the two. 24, 14. In between the two means 18. 18 or 20, 22. In between the two character is obtained means we have to say incomplete dominance. Are you following, my dear students? Please note down all the points. It is genetics chapter. Try to note down all the points what I have written on the board. If you are listening means you have to write down the notes point by point. Then only you can understand. So please note down all these points and we will meet in the next class.